So it is Wednesday, the 11th of February. It is our posterior chain stuff today. I don't really know what else to call it, which is usually like back, hamstrings, glutes, that kind of stuff. That's what we're working today. Bit of a tired one today, so I'm going to try and get a drink, energy drink of some variety, probably a Monster. But yeah, so yeah, bit tired. Just one of those days, busy between a bunch of other stuff, getting stuff moving, getting stuff going, that kind of thing. But yeah, so in terms of workout video, I'm probably not going to be talking much. I'm probably not going to be filming too much. It's probably going to be quite similar to yesterday's when this goes out, not yesterday's when I'm filming this. But yeah, it's probably going to be quite similar to yesterday's, where it's probably just like one clip of the set. Not a lot of talking, not a lot of thing. I just a little bit more low effort today. Just getting it done, getting it moving, that kind of thing. I did realize that yesterday I filmed all the clips vertical, so I had to like do a blur thing, which wasn't too complicated, but I had to do a blur thing to make it like work. But yeah, so remember to film, there's just a note for me, remember to film all the clips horizontally today, otherwise you're gonna have to do that again. But yes, I'm gonna jump back in when I am in the gym. Okay, so starting with barbell squats. Now, I treated the entirety of these sets of barbell squats as literally just a warm-up. They were the first thing I did when I got in. I was still feeling a bit groggy and tired and stuff, so I treated them like a warm-up. I didn't do excessively heavy because I didn't want to strain myself and make myself feel ill and, ruin the rest of the workout. So 8 reps. I think I did 55 on the barbell. I think I did, I can't remember exactly, but I think it's 55 in total, because it was like 15 for the barbell and then 20 either side, I think. So yeah, so that's squats. This is just a front angle to try and get a better view of my range of motion and stuff. These ones were a lot more explosive because I was on my last set, I'm pretty sure, for these. So where on the first set I was pausing at the bottom and then exploding back up. These ones I'm kind of cheating. I'm using the momentum to carry me through it in that kind of sense, but still, weight was moved, legs felt tired, warmed up the muscles enough where I could move on to the rest of the day and get the rest of the session and stuff sorted. Yeah. Here we're doing single leg raise. I put no additional weight on the machine because I'm still not 100% used to this kind of movement. So I put no weight on. I'm just getting used to it. But apparently, according to someone in the gym, that is still 35 kilos that I'm pushing. So it's not like I'm not moving any weight. It's still a decent bit, but it's definitely not as much as I could be moving, you know? Moving on then to double leg press. Here I'm doing, I think it was 135, so 135 kilos on a leg press, which is impressive for me, but not impressive in general. But I do set a new PB in the next clip. So here we're working on 185 kilos, which for me is a personal best. Personally, just because I don't think I've ever tried to do this much, but I'm glad that I did push myself at least on this one, because that felt really good to push that much weight, to be honest. Then we've got leg raises. My challenge personally is just to try and keep my legs straight. You can see that there's always a slight bend in my knees. I'm working on it. Apparently it's because I don't stretch my hamstrings enough. So that's something to work on. I don't think I do it in this one, but in a different set I hit a personal best of 12, which I don't think I've hit before. So yeah, you'll see it at the end when I do the slideshow of the reps and everything. And lastly, we've got leg raises, leg extensions, sorry. Nothing to bark home about, nothing particularly impressive. I don't film much of this because it's not anything amazing. I'm just like kind of tired and just trying to finish up before, I fall asleep. And thus concludes our wondrous gym session. Needless to say, my legs are sufficiently dead and I'm walking a bit funny, but that's how you know you did a proper... The app calls it posterior chain. And I understand why it calls it posterior chain, because it works the muscles down the back. But it's mostly legs. Like, the exercises I do, if you think about it, your posterior is the back part of your back muscle chain. But the workouts I do are leg extensions, which is your quads. Well, this part of the leg, which you can't see because it's nighttime and I'm in all black. I do leg raises, which is your abs. What else do I do? Squats, which is your quads again. What else? I do other stuff as well. I can't remember off the top of my head, but obviously I'll have like the list of things here. I'm pretty sure that's your anterior muscle chain, not your posterior muscle chain. I'm gonna look that up. You'll know if I'm right because I'll call this one anterior chain instead of posterior chain like I did last week. We'll see. If I'm right, then the name of the video will be different. If I'm wrong, then it'll be the same and you can all laugh at me. However, that does indeed conclude our wondrous little gym session. So I'm going to wrap up here. I'm feeling a lot more energized now. That's probably because I had a Monster and pre-workout, which are both like really high in caffeine. That's probably why. I'm not even really high energy. I'm just more energy than I was when I left. There's also like a possibility that working out gave me a rush of endorphins, which is kind of like woken me up a bit, and I'll just crash later. But anyway, that concludes this episode. I shall see you all tomorrow. I think tomorrow is a leg day. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for leg day.